My new neighbor mistook me for a housekeeper. She threw her coat in my face and started flirting with my hubby. Nick said I was his wife, not housekeeper. Cora was very surprised. She said it was weird for such a hunk to have a big wife. But that was just the start. One day, my daughter and I were swinging when my booty got stuck. I called out for help and Cora heard. Instead of calling 911, she mocked my weight. My husband you want to steal loves me like this, I exclaimed. Cora replied, "You just don't know him," and left. I was released from the swing an hour later when Nick came home. The next day, the embarrassing video popped up online. It showed rescue workers releasing me from the swing. The whole neighborhood laughed at me. I was sure it was Cora. I went to her, ready for a fight. But I saw Nick leaving her house. He made excuses, saying Cora called him to unclog a drain. But I saw traces of her lipstick on his shirt. I wouldn't put up with his cheating. I started packing Nick's stuff. I happened to find this. A picture of him and a plump girl. Who could it be? But Nick vanished. A day later, Cora drove up in his car. "I told you he'd leave a chubber," she sneered. I wanted to give her Nick's stuff, but Cora fainted. She'd collapsed from hunger. They took her to the hospital. Back home, I heard a strange noise coming from Cora's house. Curious, I went over. The door was unlocked. Her wall was full of Nick's pictures. Someone was calling for help in the basement. I gasped, "Nick?" Nick told me he went to tell Cora to leave him alone. But Cora pushed him into the basement and locked him in. I didn't believe it. The cops found out Cora was Nick's ex. It was her in that old photo. Nick dumped her because she was a shrew. Cora put it down to her weight. She went on diets and had plastic surgery. Then she tracked down Nick and began her attack. Cora will need long treatment. Nick's begging me to come back. Do you think I should forgive him?